Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It has been a hot minute. Good to see your faces. And so, I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of things before there's actually quite a major release at 6 p.m. tonight that I wanted to get to before I inevitably get busy again. In fact, I'm actually supposed to be packing to go help with a study abroad trip from a different university. I'm acting as translator for a few days, so I should be packing for that. But K-pop calls. And here we are. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up with a little bit of band music one time, because I'm not going to complain about that. Day6 had a drop recently. I don't actually know how recent. It says May 7th. It is the 12th, so 5 days ago. Very neat. And I believe there may or may not be a B-side to this. If there is, I'll tack it on at the end. If there isn't, we'll just go straight into it. And yeah, let's just full send it one time. No intros and all that. We're gonna keep it nice and snappy. I'm hoping I've still got it. Hopefully I've still got it. No guarantees that this will go smoothly. I'm also waiting on a package, so very high chance that doorbell chime intercom thing will ring in the middle of this. Apologies, that does happen. Enough waffling, let's go. Day6 time. Woo! I love the dreamy opening here. Holy moly! Why are the captions, first of all, in Korean and so big? 50, please. Thank you. That's not the scale I expected to take there. What a release. Also a deep song too. Like, I'm not one to catch lyrics right away, mainly because like I'm 95% ears first, but that subtle harmony in the repeated tomorrow motif is. Nice float up there. Love the faint orchestra section in the background. Y'all know I love a good string section. Smooth into the bridge. It's not like the biggest change in the song, but it's there. It's almost like an elasticy feeling, that bridge, because it just kind of like stretches out more and more as you go. Now we've got the prominent strings to finish. Yeah, it's very pretty. Cool finish. Really cool. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Fixing a hole in the ceiling? Oh yeah, that's never a good time. That's never a good thing to wake up to, a hole in your ceiling. No, but jokes aside, that's a very pretty song. It's a very emotional song, and it's a very nice, lovely song to listen to. It's the thing is, this has like almost all the traits that I want from a K-band song. It's got the emotion, it's got the prettiness, it's got just the easy listening thing going for it. And all in all, it really is sublime to listen to. But ultimately, people have different connections to songs, right? Whether it's a timing thing, whether it's a lyrical thing, whether it's a visual thing, whether it's an audio thing. For me, I love the DAY6 sound in general. Hell, I went to go see them live when they were around in February, I think. Like mid-February, they were doing a stop in their Forever Young tour. It was a lot of fun. I lost my voice. It was terrific. Anyways, with DAY6, I love listening to their music because it's fun, because it gets me engaged with the music. Like, even though I didn't know all the songs on that set list, I was singing my heart out during that concert. And that's just kind of the DAY6 charm for me, is that if I listen to their songs, it's gonna get stuck in my head and I'm gonna want to sing along to it. With Maybe Tomorrow, this is one of the first songs in a hot minute from DAY6 where it struck me emotionally. I don't know how many of you have been around since before last October when I decided to like really kind of take a step back from doing this, but I've not been in a great place in life, just in general. Okay, that and getting busy with other things allowed me to kind of, not allowed me, but made me kind of step back from doing the whole YouTube thing part-time, full-time, even though I don't make money off of it. You know what I mean? So listening to a song and like reading along with the lyrics, it's like maybe tomorrow is gonna get a little bit better, maybe the pain of today isn't gonna be as bad tomorrow. Like, that resonates with me because that's been me every single day this year, essentially. Or even the start of second term in Japan for my PhD, for my first year of PhD. Started in October, and that's really when things started to kind of decline in terms of my life and what's been going on with it. And Maybe Tomorrow kind of just really hits home that, yeah, it's tough right now. Hopefully, but tomorrow might be better. Maybe tomorrow might be better. And I think that's really, really emotionally strong, and that connection already makes me fall in love with this song. Musically, though, I love how gentle it is without it being like quiet gentle. It's not like Meltdown, or it's not like Welcome to the Show where we're going straight in your face party mode. It's not like Happy, or what's the other song from last album that got me up and moving? The shitty game? I can't remember now. Oh gosh. But regardless, DAY6 in the last two major releases they've had, at least that I've followed up with, have really left an impression as being big, kind of like party songs for me. And that's reflected very clearly when you go to the concerts, because oh my goodness, everyone goes crazy for like Meltdown and Happy and Show and stuff. Maybe Tomorrow is kind of giving me like a Yepposo, like it's not as maybe kind of heavy as Congratulations, but it is that emotional, slower, heavier song. And I feel like I missed this from them a little bit. Sure, they've had ballads, but like this is there's a connection there, and it's great. It is great indeed. Let's run the first verse again, and then you know what, we'll do the B-side too. This opening has so many different flavors of that like echoey ambiance music going on. And then flip the gear. I just think that opening is so neat because it gives you like a flavor of, maybe it's, you know, a flavor from every single person in the group, but it's so atmospheric and it's not quite there in terms of, like, it's not meant to be directly up in your ears, it's meant to fill the space around you. And I think that's a brilliant way to set up the song, especially with the Maybe Tomorrow punch in with the drum hits from Dawn. Love a little Sungjin flip, and again, and again. The note he hits on the third flip is actually quite interesting because it's not the note that I expect to come along, but it's like a half step higher than what I expected to come in, but it really works. Get a more prominent guitar part now that Sungjin's voice isn't there. And that, there's no kind of pre-chorus, is there? It's just verse 1, side A, verse 1, side B, and then straight into chorus. There's no bridge here, there's no pre-chorus here. And yet it doesn't feel like it's missing one. The switch is just so nice because Youngkay switches the melody on his side of verse 1, right? So and so Sungjin establishes, boom, we have verse 1, side A. And then Youngkay comes in, piggybacking off of that. Calling it back to the original motif, switch it up. And by Youngkay going up to finish his phrase, it makes that transition into the chorus feel that seamlessness. Even though I think technically Youngkay's verse might be the pre-chorus, it doesn't come across as one because of that da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's that one little shared motif that, for me, makes it feel like it's still side B of the verse 1. But he takes it up at the end, and then chorus. The chorus is so nice, we gotta run it again. And then straight into verse 2. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It's wonderful. You know what? I know I've been waffling for a hot minute, but let's take it to the B-side. What a cool mix. Yeah, it's got this really smooth groove to it. Wow. What a cool vocal top line. treads the line between so many different genres that I've heard from Day6 before. The mixing is quite nice if you like a vocal heavy song, because the vocals are very forward in this mix. And again, nice smooth switch into the bridge. Felt like a short bridge. We're straight back into the chorus again. A little late guitar solo. Really cool that the solo finishes with that game over motif at the end too. Ooh, that is a very different B-side for them. It's almost got like a sadness to it, like a longingness to it. And yeah, it's in such a concise little package. Like, oh, wrong button. There we go. Oh, excuse me, my allergies are flaring up again. I feel like Day6, I'm trying to think back on previous kind of like ballads they've done in recent memory. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my Day6 knowledge is failing me right now. Honestly, I haven't listened to a lot of K-pop recently, so I'm kind of out of practice, but yeah, I feel like Game Over has a different kind of sadness to it that I've not heard from Day6 in a hot minute, which is very cool because we love to see the flexibility of the emotions on display from a musician or from a band or from a group. And it's quite nice to listen to. I think the guitar solo is an interesting touch because, again, Day6 is not a band that really utilizes the instrument solo all that much, right? I feel like a lot of their vocal moments are what substitutes in for the instrumental solos. And to get a guitar solo for one, I think is really neat because it's something different. But to get it in where they put it in Game Over is really interesting too. Like at the end, after the final chorus, as almost like an outro piece. Really cool. I know I mentioned earlier, but the callback to the chorus motif, the Game Over, to finish the guitar solo. Really cool. The kind of phaser effect on the vocals to, kind of reminds me of Queen's The Show Must Go On, the very final ending. The show must go on. And then kind of like phasers out. It kind of reminds me of that, and that's really neat too, because I love that song. I love the way that song's arranged. Game Over's got a lot of cues from that I like. Very cool stuff indeed. I do like me a good K-band release. You been knew that I love a good K-band release. I'm very impressed with this. I wish it was like a mini album or something, but no, I'm not gonna complain too much. It's brilliant music. Honestly, maybe tomorrow I feel like is gonna get a lot of plays from me, purely on the emotional value of it, because it really is kind of a special song in that regards, where it's like it's very much reflective of my life and where it's at the moment, and I think it's great. I think it's terrific. It's tough. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here for today with Day6. Thank you all for watching along, listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And as usual, one last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love. See you next time. Bye bye.